Yes, what's going on, my people? Welcome back. Today is not a good day, but we're gonna try and make it better. So our main man, Kiwi, one of our Burmese pythons, is unfortunately ill. We feel like he's got a respiratory infection, but we don't know 100% yet. So just linked up with TY at the vets, and we're gonna go in and see what's going on, and I'll get back to you soon. I'll try and obviously record the consultation and that on the vlog as well. Hopefully we can do that, but we thought we'll show you the highs and the lows with what happens sometimes with these reptiles. Let's go. Yes.
Look at you.
Just so you realise.
Yeah, because it's all a bit new.
This is definitely new. Just so he's okay.
Hey.
Oh boy.
So yes, we're just in the consultation room.
What colour are you then? This is an unusual colour. Let's get your rest of your body out.
So he's called a hypo Burmese.
Oh. I want your rest of your tail up because I feel like you're a little bit. Well, you can stay holding. Let's have a look first of all.
He's looks like having saliva around his mouth, so the substrate gets stuck into it.
Yeah.
And he's been gasping as well a bit.
A little bit wet round his pits, isn't he?
Yeah.
And a bit of moisture there.
Yeah,
Are you okay to keep my hand there just for a sec? Because I'm just
Yeah.
going to go grab my cocktail stick, my lollipop stick.
Yeah.
His mouth.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Grabbed it before and I forgot.
That's okay.
Won't be a minute.
You're saying that's TY's pride and joy, you know?
Oh boy.
So yeah, we're just gonna see how it all goes and that basically. But hopefully he is it's just an RI and he can have some antibiotics to sort him out. He's just shed, so lucky he didn't get no stuck shed on.
I know.
Look, can you see the saliva's on the other side of your hand?
Yeah, no, I can feel it. I know, I am going to have a little look. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Come on.
I'm sorry. Shit, sorry.
It's okay. I know it's weird, but I want to see how much is in the top of your mouth.
Really strong.
Telling me he doesn't want to open his mouth. Most of them are more tolerant.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's a good thing that he doesn't want to open his mouth for
Yeah.
like if people want to handle him and stuff,
Yeah.
but
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, that's it. That's all I needed. That's it. Don't worry, this is only a
yeah.
wood, so I know
That's
it
okay.
makes clicking sounds, but you can have come here. I know.
Crazy.
I know. That's it. Colour itself is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very slimy up in the top, very
Yeah.
mucusy. That's all I needed, mate. See,
Yeah.
not that bad. Told you. Well done. I'm sorry. That is the worst of the stressy bit, I swear. Let's have a little feel of you. Hello, you can't come into my job. Oh yeah, it's fine. Oh, we're going to have a feel down your body, then we'll have a little listen down your body, because obviously your lungs go a long way. Very mucusy.
Is it feeling very mucusy?
Very stringy. Typical what I see of
Yeah. Of a respiratory infection.
This is always respiratory, and that I've very rarely seen anything mucusy. It's always clear as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've seen a couple where it starts to go cloudy.
Okay.
I say with a yellowish tinge. It's not that yellow like a cat and
Yeah.
dog snot, but
Yeah.
you can see
So
there's maybe a bit
definitely
of
shouldn't have
carrot
mucus.
It should just make noise again.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm hearing
Yeah,
it
yeah,
breathing,
yeah.
like, every so often
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Like when you first got him out, and even just then,
Yeah.
it's almost like you've tired yourself out with that as well. I'm sorry it was a bit stressful, but I can't help that.
I think he just shed this morning, so he's a bit. What was it last night?
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Well, between last night and-
I just heard it again,
yeah.
It's like a whoopee cushion letting out very
Yeah.
slowly. So, no lumps or bumps, which is good. I'm going to have a listen down your body now. You're halfway on it, mate. There you go. So, with regards to respiratory infections with snakes, obviously, yes, we usually do put them on antibiotics, and I know that you've been nebulising. I think we discussed that, didn't we?
Yeah, we haven't nebulized him yet. Yeah.
Okay.
The Amazon delivery.
Yeah. It only come yesterday, like last night.
When you
Yeah.
can, that's a great thing to start doing, because obviously it helps
Yeah.
helps shift the slime.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Is it got it bad? Or
It's Yeah, it's one of the loudest ones I've heard in a while, but I think that's also because he's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
I've got your heart though there as well, mate, which is good. So I'm going to say, actually, if you want to pop them in your ears,
just have a listen.
I'm going to stay where I am. Feel free to, and I'll wait a minute because it's obviously breathing slow, and you'll send me here. The noise you hear up here is what you're hearing down there.
Is it like a gargling?
Raspy.
Yeah.
Is what I'd say. It takes a while to wait through them. Did you get one then? I'm going to carry on listening down. It tells me obviously
how
things and probably
deep,
antibiotics as well. But yeah, did you hear that? So it sounds like
poppy.
this up here. Yeah, it's a bit poppy. Yeah, almost. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a chat.
Do you think we should get one of these anyway for the other snakes, just to hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a stethoscope? It's called.
Yeah, this is a stethoscope.
Stethoscope. Yeah. We'll just get that on Amazon.
Auscultation.
Okay. See, my people, we're learning. But what we're trying to show people is that.
We have two, but one is usually bigger.
Yeah, the one comes longer.
Yeah.
What we're trying to show people.
A long way as well, so we're going to go a long way down his body.
Yes. So people, you can see it's not all highs with reptiles. There is lows as well, and Kiwi's right now on the battling end of a low, but we're gonna get him better, man.
Not so noisy down here.
Yeah.
So hopefully it is more of a
Up top.
a more earlier.
Okay.
A little bit wheezy. Not as noisy as up there though.
Yeah. That's tired him right out, isn't it?
Really noisy again up here.
Yeah.
His heart sounds fine though.
Yeah. That's the best thing.
Yeah, raspy there as well. You sound a bit noisier on this side. I'm trying to remember if it's this side, so it's a shorter lung.
Yeah, because it's one long lung and then one short one.
Yeah, I always forget which side it is, but I have a feeling it is this side that's a shorter one, so that probably is why it sounds more condensed. I mean, it all sounds very much the same in that raspy.
Yeah.
As he breathes out as well, you can just hear it,
Is it like a crackling sort of thing?
It's not really a crackling, it's more like an actual wheeze. It's probably the best way to describe it as a wheeze. If you'd had a chest infection and you can feel that slight tightness of breath, that feeling, it's probably more like that sort of noise, if you can imagine that noise. It's all very much here. This one obviously goes a little further, but it's actually all very raspy at the top.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful. Don't worry, I'm not going to go in your mouth yet. You can take that away though. So, no shock or horror, we're going to go with some antibiotics.
Yeah.
Antibiotics wise, usually, it's better. I know, I'm going to move his tail up a little bit because I don't want you to fall. Don't fall. I mean, you can go back in, but we need to weigh you, so I'm thinking we might weigh the box first.
Okay.
Put him in the box and then weigh him.
Yeah.
I'm going to
weigh the box first, yeah.
Yeah, that noise, bless him, that just, you can hear him breathing.
That's why we thought.
Normally you can't hear him at all. Yeah. And it's consistent, so bear with, I'll just go weigh this and then we'll put him in.
That's good. So he's definitely got a respiratory, cuz, yeah? He's definitely got a respiratory, so yeah, we just need to sort him out. We just need to sort him.
You can go back in now, and we'll weigh him in the box, and then we'll talk about the meds. Let me help you. He's not too blushing underneath, which is good. So I'm not too quite worried yet that we're at sepsis level, especially because he's just shed and he's still eating recently.
Yeah.
We'll weigh him without the lid, but we'll take him through with it. There you go. I just didn't weigh him.
Yeah.
15.8.
How much was the box?
The box was 3.9. So he's 11.95 kilos.
Okay. I thought he was more. Yeah, I thought he was more.
Actually, I must admit, actually condition-wise, he's perfect.
Okay. Wicked.
He's really good. He's not
Wicked.
fat. 95, yeah. He's not fat. He's actually got a good body condition in that he still has body shape, but he's not like.
Yeah.
You can put the lid on.
Yeah.
So antibiotics-wise, obviously also with your nebulizer,
Yeah.
I definitely start.
So nebulized as well as antibiotics.
Yes, and nebulizing ideally twice a day is a good idea.
Okay.
With that F10 solution, I'll show you what we have in here. But
Yeah. Is it an antiseptic one?
Yeah, I'll show you which one it is because I remember there was a discussion of whether it was the disinfectant or the antiseptic,
Yeah.
and it's that one that I generally suggest.
Yeah, we've got that
And
one.
you do have the dilution on it, so you put 1 ml of this to 250 ml of warm water, and obviously you do your nebulizer.
Okay.
Actually, nebulizing them, say, in his container, if you have a way that you can feed the pipe.
Yeah.
You want to do it for about 10 minutes.
What we got, what we got is we've got like a fogger.
Ah, nice.
So we can fill up the fogger and have it come on like every
so
5 hours or something.
Yeah, and I would say probably only need to do it twice a day because you don't want to do too much humidity. As such.
Okay.
You don't want to make it so that he's beyond his natural humidity.
Yeah.
Not too regular. But obviously because they're breathing, they're just breathing in the antiseptic.
Yeah.
To hit places where.
Yeah.
So that is a good idea. Now with antibiotics wise, with snakes, there's two obviously ways we do it. One is either orally or via injection.
Yeah.
The thing with it is orally is actually preferable because snakes, like other reptiles, have a weird way of how they can filter out drugs if you inject them because their liver has a way of directing drugs away from it without having to be filtered.
Okay.
How would you feel though about getting meds down him orally? Probably
So
once a day
opening his mouth. Well, you see how he's trying to open it.
That's what I was thinking. I don't want to stress him either. So I'm kind of thinking we may therefore go more injection-wise. But if this isn't going to work quite the way we want, we may have to look at the other option again.
Cool.
Because like I said, there are like some lizards and snakes and things. It's sort of like they're crafty.
Yeah.
To have this liver blood vessel that can actually divert drugs away, so they get metabolised and they get just filtered round the back.
Yeah. Is there a way we can inject it like more up the body?
This is what I'm going to suggest. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get some things pre-drawn up for you. So basically they'll be ready, and then what we'll do is we'll do the first one while you're here.
Yeah.
So you can see how we do it, and you can obviously, as long as you're happy, probably do
the same thing.
Home, yeah.
And how many days do you think?
Well, to be fair, I'm going to do probably about 3 weeks to start
Oh,
with. It's
shit.
a long time.
And every day you'll need the injection.
It's usually every day. I'm going to see if I can work it. If I can work it in any way that it means it's every other day.
Yeah.
I'll try and work it to be the most sort of convenient because it's a big snake, so at least we can consider at least a bigger volume is not.
Yes.
And actually, snakes usually do tolerate being injected, not too bad, to be fair.
Cool.
So we'll go down that route. So I'll do my maths. Feel free to take a seat for a second if you like, while I do my maths, and I'll get some bits drawn up and figured out for you.
That's okay. Every 2 days. Yeah. So every 2 days, bro.
At least that's a little better for you.
Is that better for you?
It's better for us.
I know, right?
So my people will tap back in once we got the dosage, and you'll see in the video how to dose a reptile with antibiotics, but like snake preferably. Let's go.
Okay,
Yeah, you should be. If we'll watch him and see how he moves.
So I'm going to ask if someone can just hold that end, just a little bit. Basically, the higher you go, the better. In this case, we don't need to go up near his head. Shouldn't actually hurt. You'll get left with a bit of a bleb. So I'm just using a bit of iodine here.
Iodine, we've got iodine.
Yeah. You want to go actually, if you can, under between scales.
Yeah.
So you see how I've gone in between?
Yeah.
And I've just gone straight in.
Yeah.
Okay. You draw back. No blood. That's fine. Don't wiggle too much. And then you have to inject. And it's a bit thick. So don't wiggle too much, dude. There you go. You see how it's blebbing up under his skin?
Yeah.
Just in front?
Yeah.
That's what you want. That's
Okay.
what's going to happen. You'll always get a little dribble back out. Snakes and reptiles, because of the type of skin they have. They don't have that elasticity. So I've just wiped it. It's a little wet. That's normal. That's it. All done.
Appreciate it.
Are you guys going to be happy trying that?
Yeah.
If you are struggling, obviously do let us know.
Yeah.
But it actually, in fairness, you just have someone hold his head. But most snakes actually, they just want to get away.
Yeah.
And as much as he squirmed a bit, You don't want, you're not aiming straight in.
Down, you're aiming to the
Just going
side.
up,
Yeah, yeah.
Under the skin.
Under the scale.
You're going to actually be in the muscle a little bit, which
Yeah.
is fine, and that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel too much resistance. If you're pushing and you're thinking, God, this ain't going anywhere,
Then
just
find
try
somewhere
and
else.
bring it
Yeah.
back or re-angle a bit, because generally once you're in the right place, you'll feel a little bit, but it should generally go in quite easy.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, so that's day one. So you don't have to do tomorrow.
So what would we do?
Monday.
Monday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Oh,
It alternates each
Yeah, yeah.
week, so-
And do we need to keep that in the fridge?
No, it doesn't have to be kept in the fridge.
The room is at like 22 degrees though.
Probably want it cooler than that though.
That's what I was thinking.
So probably in a non-reptile room.
Okay.
If you can do it. It can be kept technically at room temperature, but you don't necessarily want it like in front of a radiator.
Yeah, yeah.
Our
Yeah.
our rooms at the moment are mainly sort of 18, 19.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe. So you want to kind of keep it at that. I'm going to put them in a bag for you.
Yeah.
And it will tell you the instructions on there too to do it every other day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
48 hours. Lovely to have. You alright? I'll get into the bag for you with the label. Alright.
I'm alright.
Yes, yeah. All
And
right.
then with regards to needles,
Yes.
do you have anything at home like sharps boxes? Do you need anything? Have you ever had anything like that? Don't know if you don't, because if you basically
No.
what I would probably suggest is once you finish with your syringes, just put them back in the bag.
Okay.
As they are.
Yeah.
And then if you happen to be in this area or near our sandy branch, you can
just drop them in
and
and-
say like, can
yeah.
you just get rid of them? Because I was going to say I'll give you a sharps box, but we don't seem to have any of the little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
And for the
okay.
sake of 9 needles,
Yeah.
but don't take them off the syringe. Just leave them in there. with
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'll get a label for them. Bear with me. The antibiotic we've gone for at the moment is A, one that you can inject, and B, it's actually the one that's licensed and also good for respiratory anyway.
Okay.
If it doesn't seem to start clearing up, which I don't expect it shouldn't, but you know, just you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
on the odd occasion like us, you have to
Yeah.
change. There are other options, so quite often we'll use things like doxycycline things, but their thing is that then they do only come in an oral version.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
Yeah, yeah.
try and go with this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
first.
How do we go about with water? Do we not give them no water in the meantime? Or?
No, you can treat them as normal, food, water, everything
water.
like normal.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything different.
Alright.
Actually, the more normal you can keep their routine, the better. The only new thing you're doing is the nebula.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What's on quarter saying? They're coming.
Yeah, Tuesday now.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Barmaid's hungry, man.
How many people got coming again?
Like 150.
When you transferred it to them, was it did they ask you the same question? Or?
No.
They didn't?
No, no, no. I knew there was going to be something with your thing, innit? There's bound to be in it, that.
There you go. Right, I've just done that for you. Let's go put that label on
Yes,
for
yes,
you,
yes.
and then I'll leave you with Joe. But so with regards to snakes, I'm more than happy to see them back. But obviously, if they're doing really well, then
Yeah.
I would usually say just minimise any stress for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring them. Just give me an update though.
Yeah, yeah.
To know. Obviously, if we're not getting where we want to,
Then we gotta
obviously,
go. Yeah, yeah.
You come back and we either change things or go down other routes as well.
So this is Batrial antibiotics.
Yes, it's
Yeah, yeah.
enrofloxacin. So it's the one that is most commonly used at first because it's the only one that's licensed in snakes. The others you'd have to start going on off-licensed things.
Okay.
But also, it's actually one of the best ones for injections. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
also actually good for respiratory infections.
That's
It
wicked.
actually is one of the ones that's good for it. Like in any animal, you can get
Yeah.
certain strains that can be resistant, but you don't know until
Yeah, yeah, until you,
But
yeah.
like I say, there are others there that we can.
That's wicked.
There's your
That
injections.
sounds like we got.
Yeah.
Both.
No, we use the antiseptic for the nebulizer,
That's
and then
for
we
the
clean
nebulizer.
the enclosure
Yeah.
with the veterinary one.
After the treatment's done? Or?
We'll give it a clean. I'll say we'll give it a clean now, so it goes back in there clean, and then we'll go. Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
them out much more regularly or anything like that. Obviously, if he gets dirty or if he's getting lots of snot everywhere, yes, obviously keep an
Yeah.
eye on that. But yes, and kind of keeping that ventilation of a fashion so that you're getting like
Yeah, yeah.
fresh airflow and things like that is fine.
Yeah.
But other than that, kind of like I say, try and keep you with your routine of when they're eating and
Yeah.
stay with your routine because obviously I know he's not one where you can say feed him more often. I wouldn't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like normal.
Normal, yeah.
Because he won't eat if he's not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, so all right.
Yes.
I'll leave you with Joe when Joe comes in. I'm going to call my next
Yeah.
one in.
Yeah, yeah.
And until Joe's back, maybe feel free to take a pew, but he'll...
All right. Thank you very much.
I'll mark you guys as here, all right? But
you.
yeah, and then just keep me posted. You can always drop an email or a phone call.
Yes, yes, yeah.
If he's doing well or not.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, come on through.
So that went well, innit? At least that's sorted when we got medication and stuff like that. So yeah, my people, that's a little update with Kiwi, what's going on. So we've got to get back, just make sure everything's clean, everything's sterile, and yeah, we've got to obviously keep whatever we do with him separate to our other snakes. And yeah, as I said, we're keeping it real, nothing but real stuff in these vlogs right now. Like, comment and subscribe, and be ready for the next one. Let's go.